Let's talk about it. Okay, NEC 210.21. We're talking about outlet devices. And let's talk real quick about what an outlet device is. So an outlet device is anything where you can utilize electricity. Lamp holders are outlet devices. Receptacles are outlet devices. Anywhere you can access that electricity is an outlet device. So in the common language, a receptacle is a lot of times called an outlet. And a receptacle is an outlet, but it's not the only kind of outlet. So it actually starts with lamp holders. So in this, ampere ratings of the outlet device shall not be less than lamp holders. A branch circuit greater than 20 amps, the lamp holders must be rated heavy duty of at least 600 watts for the add medium type. An add medium type lamp holder is the mogul base. It's a screw type lamp holder that's slightly larger than the lamp holder we're used to seeing. Or 750 watts for all other types. So what this code section is saying is, if your branch circuit for your lighting is less than 20 amps, you can use the standard rated lamp holder. But if you have a larger than 20 amp branch circuit for your lighting, which you won't ever have in a house, but you will in commercial, all of those lamp holders must be rated at 600 watts for this mogul type or 750 watts for other types. Cool. Receptacles. So we're actually talking about a receptacle. The actual plastic piece that you buy that you plug something into. Receptacles have ratings on them. They're written right on there. It's really easy to figure out what the ratings are. So a single receptacle on an individual branch circuit. Individual branch circuits goes basically straight from the breaker. That wire lands right at that receptacle. That is it. Individual. One piece of utilization equipment makes it an individual branch circuit. Shall not be less than the ampacity of that branch circuit. So if you have a receptacle at the end of a branch circuit, say you have a 30 amp branch circuit, you cannot have a receptacle at the end that's less than 30 amps. That makes sense. So, but you can, what this code does permit is to have a receptacle at the end of that branch circuit that has a rating of larger than the branch circuit rating. So let's say you have a 30 amp branch circuit for a car charger or an RV, and your RV has a 50 amp plug. So you can have this 30 amp branch circuit with number 10 wire going all the way, and it connects to this 50 amp receptacle. That receptacle mates up to the RV. The RV can only pull 30 amps even though it's on a 50 amp receptacle. That's pretty common. It's a pretty common application. You'll see this in car chargers. You'll see it a lot in RVs. But you cannot have a 20 amp receptacle put onto that 30 amp branch circuit. Okay. 2. Cord and plug connected loads for 2 or more loads on one branch circuit. So this is like a general branch circuit where you have many receptacles, or at least 2 receptacles, out that you can plug different things into. Even if they're for specific pieces of equipment. 2 or more loads shall comply to table 210.21b2. And that table is just right below there. No problem. Just read it. It'll give you the minimum amperage for the receptacles that you put onto that branch circuit. Okay. Number 3. Receptacle ratings for cord and plug connected loads shall comply to that same table. Right? Where over 50 amps, receptacle rating shall not be less than the branch circuit rating. So if you have a 50 amp branch circuit, you cannot put a receptacle that is not rated 50 amps on that branch circuit. This lands exactly in line with shall not be less than the rating of that branch circuit. And number 4 is an exception specifically for range receptacles. Range receptacles have their own code section, 220.55. If you have a question about a range receptacle, these receptacles have their own code section. Don't look at this. Go straight to 220.55. Get the receptacle rating out of that. They have derating factors for the number of ranges, and they won't require the same ratings as these. So that's your code section for today. 210.21, outlet devices.